Hi everybody, hello, how are you all today? How are you doing? Good, good, good. Lovely to see you all. Let's get a few more people in here. Hi Blue Hummingbird. Are you well? Are you? Good, good, good. Lovely to see you all. Hi Seashells, how are you? Don't forget, type your question, that's the way to go. Just put Q before your question and then I will be able to be with you all and answer your questions accordingly. So, have you had a good week, everybody? Is everybody well? Okay, yeah, my restream isn't working tonight, and neither is Tony's, and we've been at it all week getting things ready for you. And of course, this is again just a little something that happens when you do sort of streaming. Maybe now it's going to come on because we've gone in. It's just stuck, it's frozen. I'm afraid I can't actually do that. So, not to worry. Let me just quit that. Okay. Hang on a minute, that started to work then. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Gosh, it's warm. Let me just get this aircon working a little bit better. Phew, busy day. Yeah, turbo. Let's have a bit of turbo. Would you believe it was thunderstorms earlier on? Unbelievable. And now it's baking again. Right, I think I've got that as good as I'm going to get it. So, let's just move my Mac out of the way a little bit there. Okay, so got some great decks again for you all tonight. So let's, with no further ado, get a couple of decks open already, and we can then get into our live stream. Hi, Sweet Fairyish, Manuel, Sherry, Fiona, Seashells. Hi everybody, how are you? Right, let's see what we've got for you all tonight. Now then, I'm just going to move that out of the way, so it's just in case I need it for anything, just my iPad. Right, let's go into our comments. Bear with me. Type Q, there we go. Right. A general for July for Seashells. Okay. Oops, that's because, here we go, want that a little bit neater. That looks better, doesn't it? Right. Hair stuck to my head because it's so hot. Whew. I'm trying to get that to actually. How on earth do you get it to swing up and down? No, not happening. Okay, right, Seashells. Thank you, super. Okay, second half. So have you had a good week, everyone? Yeah? Good day today. Went to the vets, and Jack and Jill have finally, after, gosh, 3 or 4 attempts, had their stitches out. They had hernias each, and both of them ended up bursting their stitches because they're so boisterous, would you believe? Okay, right, let's put that there. Bear with me a minute. Okay, right, there it is. Okay, let's take a look at that for you. Okay, so Seashells, general for July. Go with your intuition. Everything with your intuition will take you into places of victory and progress. But what the cards are telling you, Seashells, for July is to make sure that you play your cards very close to your chest. Now, you've got some great stuff going on here because you've got the 7 of Wands, you've got the 6 of Swords, okay? So I feel you're attempting to do something new, okay? This could be a move. This is definitely progress for you. And it feels as if you're on the brink of something that I feel will bring you what you already know, okay? Your intuition is playing a huge part in this. And it's saying you've got to be on top of the situation. you've got to be like a poker player. Do not reveal to others what is going on with you. I feel this is one of those times to keep it close to your chest, okay? Why? Because I feel that you have the right people around you, and I feel that that's enough, okay? The relationships you've got going around you that's helping you along with what you're trying to actually achieve, and this feels like work, and it feels like home, and it feels like relationships, all those three things, because we've got the wands and we've got the relationship card out there, which is the justice card, and we've also got something about moving. So I don't know if you're moving or wanting to move. If not, you are moving on from something. It's growth in you, but it will require action, and I feel that you know exactly what you're meant to do, simply because the High Priestess is you. So it's you going, yeah, this is what I've got to do in order to make this happen, and it will work, okay? So good progress for you in July, most definitely, and staying on top of the situation. You've got the right people around you. Don't bring anyone else in unnecessarily. It could cause a little bit of toing and froing, and they may sort of mess with your head a little bit, not in a bad way, but make you confused, okay? So seashells, that's what I've got sort of for you. Right, okay, right. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so Fiona, Cancer Man, sorry, I need a bit more than that. What about him? Okay, you know, it's, okay, I'm going to come back to that. Come on, Fiona, you know, tell me more. What do you want to know? I can guess, but I'd rather you actually told me what you want. Okay, so I'll come back to you. Oh, right. Now, my comments are flying in a different way, but that's lovely. I can see them coming up on the top right of the screen, so that's good. Something has obviously changed. Manuel, recently your ex, the Libra, has been asking you favours and improving her communication. So does she want to get closer to you with good intentions? Okay. Yeah, okay, right, bear with me. Okay. Gosh. It's a big old message, so let's shrink it down so it doesn't cover up my logo. Okay, right. Fiona, if you can just kind of expound on what you mean by Cancer now. Ah, got it. Thanks, just seen it shoot across the screen. But I wouldn't have seen it unless you put Q there. It's just tonight it's firing across the screen in a different way, which is nice, but I won't see it all when I start looking down. Okay, I'll come back to you, Fiona. Okay, right. Okay, Manuel. No. Okay. Sorry. I've got my sound, I've got my camera box, and that just looks a bit wish-washy on that, so let's take that. No, that's too much. It's a bit better. Okay. That's what I wanted. That's better. Okay. Saturation wasn't quite right. And different cards will show sort of different things. Okay. So, these are new cards. What's that? Okay. You know, the intentions are actually really healthy. We've got that here. Okay. And yeah, I do feel that she is almost kind of, oh, look, that came out, so let's keep that there. That's emotions, okay? Emotions coming into this in a way that I would say to you, Manuel, you know, the emotions. Hi, wonderful land. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I've got my comments coming across the screen on the top, which you won't see sort of, you know, I put in queue so I can kind of follow the questions, and I don't always see the chat, but I am seeing some of the chat. I'm good. Ask your question by all means. So Manuel, positive cards, okay. Okay, lovely. Thanks for that wonderful hand. Most definitely, it feels as if things are in progress. Okay, right. So, the progress is she's taking a serious stand towards you. Okay, and the serious stand is about making things happen with you. Okay, everything looks as if this is action and products on her behalf. Haven't actually got the official Libra card out anywhere, not in the minor arcana, not in the major arcana, but okay, we do have the fact that things are manifesting seriously. Okay, I feel that somebody has influenced her in a very positive way, almost like a spiritual self or something of her religious beliefs or her spiritual beliefs, whatever that happens to be. But somebody's got a great influence going on here with the Libra, okay? And it's been making a difference. And she is making an effort. This is what she's trying to do. She's trying to make sure that things start to work. So she's prepared to put in the work. The Hierophant tells us that she'll do it the traditional way, and she will do it in a way that I feel it will be built on solid ground, as it were, okay? I feel that something that's blocking both of you, that makes you both feel a bit sad or a bit unhappy. Hi, Simply Sugar. Yeah, it's been a while. How are you? Come and say hi. So nice things will happen, Manuel. What I want to say is it feels like the conversation is healthy. It feels like the conversation could get serious at the end of July, okay? So 3rd week in July going into the first 3 weeks of August to have that conversation. Okay, now one thing that I feel is blocking you, I just want to mention this, is it feels almost as if both of you, it's one of two things. It's either the fact that you want to travel, okay, and that seems to be something that's blocking you both in some sort of way. Hi, Ali Grace. Hi, Ali Grace. You're new here. Please do say hi to everybody. We're a really friendly lot here. And if you just type in your question by putting a Q in front of the question, I will see it here. Can you see on the right-hand side? Any questions I'm answering have got Q. And if you look down here on the right, yeah, you're getting it. Brilliant. It's absolutely fabulous. So, Manuel, I just want you to know, hi, AB. It is a case of something of geography that I feel could be getting in the way. Is something that you are not going to be able to establish, and it probably makes you sad emotionally. Okay, so I think that has some deep feelings. The Moon card is out there. I feel that she will talk about her fears. I think she will talk about things that are important. The Hierophant card is serious, okay, and it means that things will be done in a traditional way. So yeah, I really do feel it's good intentions. There's no question. There's nothing awful there, okay. But I do feel that in her conversation, she's healing and she's telling you what's going on from inside, okay? But her actions will prove it, which is really good, okay? Ali Grice, really sorry. Health questions and financial questions are really a no-no. Sorry, darling. I can't answer anything like that. You can ask about your well-being. Will my well-being improve? Will I start to feel better in myself? And my outlook on things, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's probably the way to ask it. No medical, okay, none whatsoever. Right. Fiona said Cancer Man. Let me just. Ask something else or however you want to, Ali. Okay, right. Will the relationship be successful? I think it's what. Yes, Manuel. Good reading, you're saying. Thanks so much. Really appreciate that. I'm sure you can kind of see the comments, everybody, if you are following the thread. Okay, right. Fiona, right. I am just going to play this for a minute because I'm just going to grab a glass of water. So here we go. Welcome to TarotCourses.online, where you can also have a live webinar reading with me. So all you have to do is click upon the appointment time that suits you and choose your reading, whether it's for 60 minutes or whether it's for 30 minutes. Here's a little bit about me, telling you what you will get from having a reading with me and the background effects of where I come from and why you should choose a reading with me. It's always a privilege to read for a client, and I specialise in tarot readings using a unique method that provides in-depth answers to the questions being asked. You can contact me on the website by using my chat box here, where I can answer any questions, or into my WhatsApp. So as your reader, I'm here to remove any confusion you feel in your mind and provide answers that make your way forwards easy and crystal clear. So there you go, that's my website, and that is where you can book a reading and how it's all done. That's one of the ways, and that is my tarotcourses.online. Okay, so I did that. Right, Fiona, will this relationship of yours work out? Crikey, on the edge of my seat now. Okay. Ooh. Looks like that's pretty good to do with the long distance, okay? Okay, that's what's crossing the past, okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it will. It's going to require hard work, and I feel that the time of July and August is where you are both putting hard work into it. I don't know, Nicola, where is Victor? I can see that that's sort of what is being asked. So let me... I do that all the time, look. Okay, right, just switch back for a minute to all of your comments. So I've got some great comments here coming up, which is really great. And Fiona was saying, will the relationship be successful? So that's what I'm putting on screen, okay? It's one of those things where I would say to you, Fiona, July and August are going to require a lot of hard work. I feel that the past for both of you has been unsettled, and the influences of other people, you know, those that are gone, those that have left your lives, both of you, can actually have, it can help, shall I say, the two of you kind of stick close together. I feel he could be possessive. I feel that he may appear not to be, but I feel that he is, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think you could do with a bit of that, a little bit of TLC. He's healthy in most regards. I feel that he knows how to have a lot of fun, and he'll put a lot of effort into it. The relationship does actually look really successful. He wants to hold on to you, okay? And he's actually saying, look, you know, your upset and heartbreak of what's actually kind of, it's still lingering around you. You've got to pick up pieces of what's just happened, and you've had such an unsettled time there. Now the times are actually full pelt. Look how hard he's working towards this, okay? And he's coming towards you. You've got to look out as to where you two want to live, okay? Because that's really what's come up in the first two cards here, all right? So really, really, really good reading, okay? Right, so let's have a look at a few of these comments. I don't tend to do that. I'll go into Q before that. So we've seen Manuel, we've done Seychelles, Fiona, and Sherry. Sweet Fairyish. Anything the universe wants you to know about the man from work whose name starts with V, please? I think he likes me, but is shy. Thanks. No problem. Okay, we'll put that one on now. Let's just have a look who's here. Oh, you're welcome, Fiona. You're welcome. Ooh, not long to go. Not long to go. Not long to go at all. Oh, look at all of this. This is great. Okay. Victor had a power cut a couple of weeks ago, and I know he wants to be here with us and join in and do what he wants to do, which is lovely. So let's go back to Q so I don't get confused. And there we go. Right. So, anything the universe wants you to know about the man from work. So let's have a look at that for you. Okay. So have you all been good this week? Has it been a good week? Yeah. Mine's been really nice, but in many different ways. I've actually slowed down an awful lot because I've not had as much to do. By the way, the adverts that I put on here are for your information so that you don't have to kind of wonder. And if you're curious about anything, I'm trying my best to kind of cover everything. Oh, AB, it's been nice. Good, good, good. I'm really pleased. Mine has, but weird. I'm just not used to it, you see. I'm used to going full belt, and it's kind of, caught me up a little bit, but I'm so pleased Jack and Jill have had their stitches out. So that means they've been microchipped today, they have had their stitches out, they've had their next vaccination, and they've got a little bit bigger, and that means that they can go for a walk in the next couple of days, which would be really nice when it's a bit, I know it's very hot, but it's just nice for them to kind of get out of our villa and explore a little bit, and they can go and see their mum and their dad, Sheila and Diesel. So good. So yeah, it's been one of those sort of strangest times in the weather today. No, they've not had the snip. They had a hernia. Both of them had a hernia. And would you believe the stitches burst? So we've gone through this for like 3 or 4 weeks with, the cones around their head, and oh my God, and then they can't put their head in the water. They're tiny. And hi Annie, how are you? Hi, it's so nice. I feel we've got new people. Yeah, it was, but this has gone on 3 or 4 weeks, Nicholas. So, it burst the stitches twice, running out of tummy because they're so big, and it's like, these stitches, and it's like it's burst, so I've got to do it again. I don't know. Right, anything the universe wants you to know about the man from work. Whee! Oh, yeah, they are okay, and I'm just pleased. I'm so pleased that they can start actually doing normal things that dogs do instead of kind of being locked in the bedroom to keep them safe with their surgery. Remember, I've got another 7 dogs. A lot of work. But they're quiet, good as gold, aren't they? So yeah, it's just really strange, as in to do things differently and not be full belt, quietish. Some readings this week, yeah, it didn't feel busy, it was, but it didn't feel busy like it normally does. I'm normally making these adverts for you, what you see on the screen now. I hope you like it. Please let me know if you like the actual setup, because I've tried really hard so that you can see everything. And these are taster readings in case people have some real serious stuff and need to come and see someone and get some real in-depth answers, which is what I do. And tomorrow, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do tarot school if there's not too many calls. If not, it'll be Sunday. So if you want to learn about the cards, that's the way to go about it. So, sweet fairy-ish, a little bit of chat tonight. Just felt like having a chat with you all as well as reading for you. Last week, I'm sorry, we could not stream to all platforms. No, I haven't done your reading, whoever you just kind of asked. You said, have you done my reading, Mum? No, I haven't. We're not there yet, okay? And if anyone ever needs to know, just you can always watch on the catch-up to see whether or not it comes up. So, sweet fairy-ish. I do feel that he is shy. I do feel he is sensitive. But when needed, he can talk very plainly and very simply about how he feels. It's not that time yet. that time will come. Nowish, Cancer, time of Cancer. I'm a Cancerian, so it's one of those times where you will feel it's sort of about home, it's sort of about emotions, it's sort of about sensitivity, it's all about lots and lots of wonderful things that are going on in his life that he will share with you, particularly home life. Home life is very important to this guy. And I kind of feel that this could be somebody that's got a birthday coming up, okay? Simply because some of the aspects of him kind of show sensitivity about the home, domesticity. I feel that he is a person of action, a person of courage, and I feel that when needed, he could be the person that you don't expect to stand up and kind of sing on the stage or be able to kind of connect a lot of people together in public speaking. Okay, so oh, Sherry, you're welcome. I don't think I've done your question yet, darling. So whenever I will try and get there for you. So I feel that he will talk. I feel it will be July rather than now, because I'm being shown next month. Well, it's nearly there now, isn't it? By the way, I want to wish my sister a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Claire, for tomorrow. Bless her. He is a little shy with me, not with the other girls. Yeah, that's because he likes you. Okay? One thing with him I get is he wants to look at all these pentacles. Something's going to happen. Okay, he wants to socialize with you. He wants to go out and about and sort of show you off, as it were. Okay, that's something he's working on. Okay, but also I feel that he will talk to you about what would you like to do. He wants to impress you, and he will put a lot of thought and consideration into making sure that you are happy. The worst thing for him would be that you hate it. He does like you. He really does. Look at these pentacles. Pentacles confirm, okay? And you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which means you're about to get on to something brand new that's already manifested. And we've got the Magician. So it's been a little bit off. He's been hiding it a little bit, just a little, kind of like, well, what does the Magician do? They're smokes and mirrors, aren't they? He's polite and kind. I think he's lovely. And you know what? He will be loyal and he will be faithful. And good things take time to manifest. As I said, I feel to put a lot of detail into making sure that when he does take you out, you're going to be impressed and you're going to be happy, and you are going to give him the feedback of how it makes you feel, because that's important that he knows how you're feeling. Okay, so thank you so much for that lovely question. Right, okay, right. Can't really sort of talk about sort of finance in any huge way, but you are asking about sort of interest rates in the US. So let's take a look at that. Okay. I feel it's July for you, sweet fairyish. Gosh, will you come back and tell us how you get on? Because I actually think he's gorgeous and you need to hang on to him. Okay. And it looks serious. This doesn't feel just like dating. I think something's brewing here for the long term for you two. Okay. Sometimes it's something that's passing through, not this one. Right. So I'm Sherry. I'm just going to kind of go. Interest rates. Okay. Well, how will they increase? When will they come down? Thanks, sweet fairyish. I would love to know. Please do. Okay, right. Okay, there's a history of the fact that you can trust that this will change, okay? And the nurturing of this is kind of looking as if it's peaking now and going into August, September. Very much that. And then I feel that we are looking at things changing here February, March of next year in a big way. Okay, why? Because there'll be a lot of depth where it'll almost be things changing, and almost as if governments are helping people to consolidate, to move, to support them, to take care of them. I know it's a bit of a nightmare everywhere, but that would be my true answer, not till February or March of next year. I feel that it'll be at its worst here in July, August, September, which is nowish, isn't it? Okay, so didn't mind looking at it like that. It's just a kind of headline, okay? It's not your personal thing where you're asking if you should invest in something, because we just could not do that, okay? So that's just a little generic overview. Don't mind that one at all. Okay, which month will I get a job? The type of job. Oh, okay. Might not come up as the type of job. Vanessa, the reason for that is, darling, oh, Sherry, you're welcome. I hope that answered it. You know, that's what I was getting. I could look at it, more deeply in another way. Vanessa, okay. Let's first of all see if we can find out what's what. But, I might not be able to give you the depth that I would love to provide for you, because this is a snapshot taster rather than a full in-depth. But let's see what it tells you. Right, hold on a minute. We've got a card that jumped out there. So I will take notice of that and put that there as a clarifier. The temptation card and status and reputation. Nice. Okay. Now look at this. Good news is coming to you. What you've been wishing for. Okay. This is all work related, actually. Love it. Okay. Your status and reputation. Okay. What is it that your status and reputation is about? I feel that you are somebody who is a bit of a traditional sort of almost mentor, teacher, counselor, something like that. That's what I feel you're going into. And also I feel that this will be fun. Okay, it's something that I feel that you kind of wish for, to get paid for something you love doing. It's almost like getting paid for your hobby. So that's definitely coming up. What I also, if the two don't match, then it's two things. Okay. And while I was shuffling, I was thinking, well, I think there's an enterprise here that she's going to pursue of her own. But I think that it's going to be something that comes up that I feel just kind of says to you, look, you're going to get paid for something you truly love. But I also feel that this is to do with working for the government or working for an organisation. Hi, AB or AB. It's something of something very traditional, like the government or the council. You're going to be employed. This is not self-employed. Okay. However, there could be something of a hobby of yours that you work on because you've got this stability and this security. And you asked when, and the cards are actually saying, be ready for something in the next 9 days. I bet you didn't expect that, did you? Okay. Something, be ready in the next 9 days. Now, when do I feel you'll start? Not until the 3rd week in July, going into the first 3 weeks of July. We've got Leo here, first card out telling us, okay? And it's saying, it's something you've been waiting for. But seriously, that difficult time that you've been having, that unsettled time, that mock battle, almost of trying to, I feel that you wanted something that you wanted to stick up. And I think you got a little bit desperate and a little bit scared. Listen, I don't think that you're going to have to take breadcrumbs. I think you're going to actually be doing something you truly love and enjoy, and that's what's coming up. It's lovely. Okay, so brilliant. Okay, right. Bear with me, folks. Right, thank you, Vanessa. The Wonderful Land. I love that. What a great name. Message from Spirit. Okay, right. I am a tarot card reader. I am intuitive. I am, yes, we're all psychic. I don't claim, sorry. Oh, sorry, Ali. Gosh, that's so nice of you. Don't worry. Listen, we'll catch you another time. Yeah? I can see you're busy there looking at your photo. But how lovely that you kind of let us know. Hello, Sampapi Matt. That's a great name. Okay, right. The wonderful lamb, a message from spirit. Okay, yeah, I'm a tarot card reader, but I use my intuition, of course, psychic abilities, So I don't kind of tap in a way. You're welcome, Sampap Matt. Just type the question, put a Q in front of it. Hopefully I'll get that. You can see I'm working my way down this list. People say, put me on the list. It's coming up as it is. I do the best that I can. Right, so what do we have? Let's check it out. Oh, love the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups. Now, opportunities coming your way in a big way. Your passions are coming together for you. So the wonderful land, opportunities and passions now, something that you have definitely done in the past, and it's coming back to you. Okay, so this feels to me as if, number one, I've got an emotional connection there, because an aspect of you is also the Knight of Cups, but it's also somebody else, and that could be a Scorpio, okay, who I feel could have some great influences in your life. It's about leaving behind something you love, sweetheart, okay, because the Sun card is kind of showing people that you love and care about, okay. You're moving on to different pastures, and that may mean that you have to kind of leave them behind for a while you go off and do what you need to do. So it's a bit like kind of going, gosh, I've got to go down and take this job, and it's further away from home, and I won't be able to see you guys as much. Something like that, okay? Or you are walking away. It's one of those things where I would actually say to you, please, please, please know that this is a new opportunity for you, new financial opportunity to you that requires you to train in this direction. Now, I feel it's one of your passions. I feel it's something that in the past you have done and have connected with. And what this is showing is you are going to fulfill that. But yeah, I do feel that you've got to do what you've got to do. Okay? So leaving, and it feels like family. And the reason I'm saying that is the Sun card relates to our family, people we care about, okay? And this is saying temporarily you might need to just go off and do your own thing for a while you embark upon your new financial opportunity. Now, you've been waiting for this, okay? This is something you really want, love, and care about. Also, it could be someone in your life that also adds to the flavour and the spice of this, okay? So there could be romance here, but I feel the first things first, this feels about your financial security. All right. So thank you very much for that wonderful please do subscribe, like, share. In fact, watch this, folks. Let me just remove that. I'm going to play this for a minute. Okay. Here we go. Right, just had a sip of water there. So let's swap decks for a minute, and let's use the groovy tarot cards. Okay. Gosh, sorry, I know I take a little bit of time answering your questions, but I do that for a reason. And the reason I do that is so that you get a little bit of depth. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay. Annie's here. Wow. Okay. Right. Done Vanessa. Done the wonderful land. Sorry, darlings, it's this one, I believe. So the wonderful land, and then we've got restream, and then we've got AB. So that's where we're at. Okay, right. Lovely to have you all along. If you are new, do say hi. But in order for me to answer your question, just put Q in front of your question, because I bring the questions onto the feed, as you can see on the. You see here next to Nicola. Gosh, getting good at that. All right. Would you believe? So, Nicola, there you are. If you do that, then I put it in this feed, and then I switch back if I can get the time to just have a quick look and chat to you all. Okay. Right. So, please do like and subscribe, press the bell so that when I come on, you can come and have a reading, or you can come and learn the tarot, or you can look at a video that I've put up for the collective that might be of interest for you. Okay, so will the new job adjust training dates for me? Okay. This is work, and this is kind of sticking. I don't think so. I'm really sorry. I don't feel that's the case. I'm really sorry, Ab. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like they are kind of fixated upon this, and this is work, you see. So, gosh, I am sorry. Sorry. It's hot here, and yeah, it's sun on your skin kind of causes a little bit. Hello, Jean Marie Petrino. Hi, how are you? Great to have you in here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And lots of new people tonight. So lovely to have you along. Ab, I'm sorry. I really am. I would not say Ab or AB. Not sure. I'll call you Ab for now, if I may. Can you tell me, is this something that's happening? I want to know if this is happening in, it's been a while too, Jean Marie. Absolutely good to see you also. Really mean that. It's great to have Jean Marie. She's an absolute star and very gifted, clever lady in everything that she does, including tarot. I feel that if this is something that's happening in August, September, they're definitely not they're not backing down. If it was something, believe it or not, that was happening in July or August, there's a little bit more flexibility, but not much. So sorry, darling. I'm just being absolutely, we might get a little bit, I think you should go with a no. Sorry. I really feel that with everything I'm getting, and kind of look at it as much as you can. Oh, thank you. It's good to see you. It really is good to see you, Jean Marie. You're welcome, Ab. You're welcome. You really, really are. Okay, so sorry about that. Right. Hi, Simply Sugar. Eee. Good, good, good. Right, what does July hold for me? How are you? Are you good? Ali's gone. There's Nicola talking to Jean. Where's Victor? He might be in tomorrow, you know, with the training. He could be working. Yeah, it was still open for reading, but I'm not sure we'll get through them, because I actually give a little bit more depth than just, we could speed it up, but that's not my intention, because I want to give you a proper answer if that's what's needed. Hey, oh, Nicola, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much. I'll be answering your question very shortly. Okay, so, what's July holding for you, darling? Okay, a little bit of emotional confusion. to be totally honest. Hi, Pooja, how are you? Good to see you. Shooting across the screen there, it's lovely. Okay, it feels as if as you try to grow, there is so much confusion and so much choice, not in a bad way. You've got to turn around and put some things on hold, is what the cards are saying. And some of those things, there goes the dog, sorry, that's Basil, probably chasing butterflies outside or looking at birds, and I mean feather kind. And you know, he's like, "What are you doing in our property?" Really very sort of put out his Basil sometimes when he sees anything. Do you know, I walk past the bin and he's terrified of the bin. He's a shepherd dog. So gentle. It's silly. Anyway, I've just moved my cushion because my back's hurting a little bit sitting on this chair. Right, so you will need to wait just a little bit to do some of the things that you need to do, okay? I've just noticed that somebody's saying, how do you do it? Is it Pooja? It's just flew across the screen there. Just type Q, okay? If you look at the screen right now, you can see next to Nicola, just put Q, and she's put, hi, Anne-Marie, and that's your question, and then I can see, yeah? If you just put it at the beginning, then it comes into this feed instead it gets mixed up into something else. Okay, so here we are. I get this all the time. People talk to me about guacamole. No, yeah. Definitely, it's making sense to you, Simply Sugar. Okay, you've got to hang on and kind of put some of your own projects on hold. Work's going to come first. Work's paying the bills. House move. This is a house move. I am getting some really wonderful but strange kind of comments. Quite a lot. People keep saying to me it's something about guacamole. So I don't know if they're confusing me with someone else. I love guacamole, but I haven't done anything with it. And they didn't know I read tarot. So I think you might be confusing me with someone else, but it's lovely to have you. And maybe the confusion was meant to be, you know? So in the comments, I must look up. Tell me about this guacamole. It's not me. No. But can you tell me what it is that you're confusing me with? Because I'd love to have a look at it. You're not the first to say it, you see. Many have said it to me, and I'm not quite sure what the confusion is. It's quite funny. I'm iconic in teen culture. I don't think it's me. I'd love it if it was. A pop icon. Oh, Nicola, can you talk to this person and see if they can actually just share a link with us to see what this is about? See, something there for me. So work's got to come first, seriousness, duty. Once we get past September, okay, as we get into second, third week in September, oh, bless you, Serenity Soul, thank you so much. I've got to, can somebody please, yeah, okay. That I've got. Thank you so much for that, whoever's put that up there to show me that song that I'm being confused with, but it doesn't matter. I am delighted to look at it. I would know her as a husband. There's some great comments coming up tonight. It's absolutely great. One day I'll come on and we'll have tarot talk. We'll just have a chat, yeah? As in, and we'll do a couple of cards, but you know, for me, I like to give you an hour of my time to read for you and just talk to you a little here and there because you want your reading. I don't want to be all sort of school marmish and not talk to you. Okay, so really, Simply Sugar, it will get better and then you can focus on what you want to do. But for now, I've got to put that on hold until August, September. Really, really, really. Maybe the third week in September, then I feel it's good. There's a lot going on. We're extending and expanding your world. None of this is awful. It's just kind of like, oh, there's not enough hours in the day. There isn't. So what you've got to do is just breathe and it'll all be fine. All right, my darling? Okay, right. Ali's gone. So sorry, Ali. Will my well-being improve? Okay. Let's answer that when she comes another time, and I don't think she is. All right. Hi, Sangeeta. Just a reminder, can everybody who is on YouTube please subscribe and ring the bell, okay, so that you do know when I'm coming on. You're welcome. Okay. You know, it's a strange old summer here this year. It's we've got all sorts of strange sort of weathers going on. Gosh, my weekend's doing some weird things. I hope you missed me last week, as in on Facebook and Twitch and all those other channels. I did come on to just, oh, thank you, Sangeeta. Right, Pooja, wonderful. Whether we get there or not, look, there's a queue. Right, let's have a look. KKK. Right. Oh. Okay, right. Look at this. Really, really interesting, Nicola, because you've got Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Who would have believed that you would get that coming out straight away? Okay. What does it mean? It's huge aspects of you and huge aspects of the people you're asking about. Knight of Pentacles is telling us you're on a journey and you're moving forwards. Okay. And in actual fact, you are shredding people who no longer bring anything into your life. They're time consuming. Okay. Pentacles are the traditional lot, and Page of Pentacles is you're going into, you know, your daily life, which is why I've got the Hermit. You need less people around you so that you can go more inwards, you know. Sounds awful, I know loads of people, but how many friends have any of us really, really, really got, you know, that you could just go, boom, you know, I've turned up in a terrible place. Don't ask me any questions. Can I stay? And I don't know how long I'm asking you. You know, a true friend perhaps would actually go, okay. And maybe, you know, that's just an example of, are they really friends or are they people you know? And people you know kind of actually realizing that you're the real deal, okay? Because you're steady, you're straightforward. You haven't offended them. It's just stopped being. What can I say? It's you're not bringing anything to each other's lives anymore, okay? And I just feel they've left because they've realised that, you know, your daily life, there's a lot of focus here. You're growing. The World card is showing. It's making room for different people, okay? You're on a different vibe, most definitely. And that vibe is to materialise things. We know that. You've got every pentacle kind of coming out. The Knight of Pentacles is you going into training and doing new things, expanding your world, learning more. The Hanged Man is saying, you know, there's things, and this has come up as in blockages, you know, you're waiting for things to kind of become concrete in your world, and you'll make things happen, and you take it as in a very serious and slow old way in order to make it happen. But in your daily life, you're always learning, always studying, and I think that people turn around and feel that in actual fact they want to bother you by swimming in the soup, as it were, going round and round and round in circles, saying the same thing, making the same excuses, you know, same rubbish, different day, that kind of thing, almost Groundhog Day. What it's saying is, you know, the Hermit is telling you, you need time to yourself, you need to go inwards, and then you are attracting new and wonderful things into your life. It's actually really nice. You wouldn't have time or space for them. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, we're nearly coming to the end, everybody. I'm so sorry, okay? Right, J, A. When J, A. Your question isn't really making any sense. When JA find any, is it will? I'll take it as will, okay? Will JA. Hi, Kartik, Mama. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. How are you doing? Okay. Right. Let's, I'm sure that's will, not when. Right, let's have a look. For anybody new that's not sure, I think what you've got to know is I give quite in-depth answers. So it's really, really, really one of those things that I don't rush, and so maybe small numbers to get quality sort of snapshot readings rather than just yes, yes, yes. I could do yes, yes, yes. I do this, I do that. Yeah, boom, boom. And I know that people do that, and I can do that, but I'd rather not. And so I'm sorry. I would rather spend a little longer with you all because I know that sometimes people can't always afford or go to a reader. You know. Right. Okay. Let me. What was that? I've got to just bounce back. I think that was a message from Nicola. So just bear with me, folks. Oh, crikey. Right. Yeah, but the question doesn't make any sense in the first thing. It's like when. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, okay. Yeah, only one question. It's fine. I'm not. I just want to answer it simply and properly. When JA find any institution, I think it's will. Yeah? Will JA find any institution to study for November 22? Okay. In 10 to 15 days. I've seen so many demo lectures, but didn't get quality education anyway. Okay, right. Or when will. Perhaps that's what it is. Let's do it as one will. Okay. Your cards are saying there is a block in the next 9 days. Okay, I'm simply telling you that. And what you're wishing for and wanting is not quite there. You're looking in the wrong area. Let's come up here. All right. I feel for what you want. You have got to look in a different community, and that's come out. Now look, communities coming out because Knight of Swords and the Star card are connected to community, all right? And it's talking about neighborhoods, communities, that kind of thing. I wish to say to you that you are not looking in the right area, not because that's me, that's your guidance from the cards. It's telling you to walk away for a few days and turn around and put your head into another area or location geographically, okay? You will find something, but you are not looking in the right area geographically. That's coming through here and here. But after 10 days, because we've got a 9-day block, okay, and you need, look, this is representing 9 days, this is representing 8, and it's saying to you, you need to turn it round in the next week or so, okay, you really, really do. It's really important that you actually change this because it's scattered, it doesn't make sense, and it's not working out for you in the way that it should. So I know that you've been asking about this and it's been quite important. I think I've seen you coming up on the feeds and we've not managed to get there. I'm sorry about that. It will sort itself out. When? Okay. My honest answer to you is it's going to be July, and I know we're nearly in July, but it's not going to be the beginning of July, and it's not going to be in the first 2 weeks. We're looking more here at going into the 24th, 25th, after the 20th. It will change, but that's because you've changed it. Where you are looking isn't the right place. You aren't going to find what you're looking for. And accepting breadcrumbs isn't the answer. You will get something, but don't rush it just because. I feel that you don't want to rush it. I feel that, it's not right. So you've got to turn around and go, well, you might say, where will I find it? Calm down, keep quiet, and make sure that you're in a place where you can listen and go, right, I want it to come in some form of something that I read, perhaps online, or via an email, or maybe an article that is hard copies, such as book, newspaper, leaflet, whatever it is, or something you hear in a broadcast, such as social media, or an advert, maybe for radio or television. That's how you will find it, I'm telling you. Okay, do wish you luck with that. Don't panic, it will happen. Okay, but you've got to change what you're doing, I'm telling you, and then it will come to you. But it will happen, but not this way. This will happen, and it will be frustrating for you. Okay, right. Thank you. Simpa, hey, from Twitch, how are you? Ooh. Let's have a look. Okay. Is there anyone positive present in my life who's part of my soul family? Oh, great question. Sam, Pappy, Matt. We love that. Let's have a look. Oh my word. Brilliant cards. Okay. This is telling us that in actual fact, the answer is yes. There is a positive present in your life who's part of your soul family from the past. Okay? They are here to help you learn in more of a worldwide way. Because I have the World card and the Magician, okay, it feels very much as if this is to do with, shall we say, maybe your personal growth and development as a human being, rather than that of one's, shall I say, love life or family or children or anything like that. It's much more about who you become, your status, your reputation, the things that you're remembered for, the projects that you've done, the work that you've done, the kind of the differences that you've made to people's lives. There is someone around you from the past right now, yes. And it feels very recent because here we get, you get a brand new opportunity, more or less nowish, okay, with the birth of a new and beautiful new beginning that emotionally you will really enjoy. Unfortunately, what's crossing you, as there's always a position for all of us, in the cards here when I talk, of what could be getting in our way emotionally or something like that, is quite simply to do with the fact that from the past there is, and let me rephrase that. People currently around you are going to be going into the past. You're going to be leaving people behind. Okay, so people currently are kind of exiting to make way for the new. A bit like Nicola. It's very strange how both of you seem to have some similar things happening in your life. But I went through mine, and it's people say, oh God, it's so lonely. This has been stripped away and that's been stripped away. That's because you are changing the vibe, and you know, we're making room for other people, and we can't be spreading ourselves too thinly with too many. And that's kind of it. We've got to go, right, can't do that and that and that, because everyone will feel it, including you, will feel battered and worn out and sort of, oh gosh, you know, I've got to give time to this person, that person. Why? Once, you know, once you've kind of reached the end of your kind of journey with people, it's because we're meant to be moving on, and so are they. We're not to get in their way and they're not to get in ours, and it's sad and it's upsetting and we wonder what we've done, but sometimes it's done for us. You know, if we don't do it, the universe comes in and goes, move it, well, I'll shove it along for you and you'll just have to lump it. And you go, oh God. And it's like, well, you should have done something. I've had it happen myself. I know. But it's lovely. You do have that around you. And yes, it is from your soul family. And it's to do, it feels very much as if something that you are meant to be doing in life, that you are passionate about and that you love and has a new beginning for you. So many avenues it can you know, rejuvenate your life. And that's love life, that's just a small part of it. We're living, what you're going to be doing, how you get paid for what you're doing, the right people coming in to help you at just the right time, you know, a lot of synchronicity. So yes, and you're a very spiritual soul. Lovely to meet you. Thanks, Sampal. If you want to move on to the YouTube channel, by all means, Tarot with Anne-Marie, do subscribe and just ring the bell and then you'll know when I'm on. I don't know how much Twitch actually lets you know when I'm coming on. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Right. Okay. Ah, hi, Biomai. How are you? Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm going to say, looking at what we've got I don't know if I'm saying that right. Biomai. Okay. Okay. Biomai, and then I will do Kyla, and that'll be the last one. Okay, so if you're waiting people, I'm going to say we're kind of going over time. I normally do roughly an hour. Don't mind going over a little, but hate to promise, because as soon as you think you're done, someone else comes in. So, you know, sorry about that. Okay, right. So Biomai. So, Kyla, you're new. Lovely to have you along. Biomai, I don't think, come along. Is your current relationship going to be lasting? Long lasting? Okay. Darling, I think you know that there is something else that that you've got to look at before you could even consider that, okay? I'm going to be really honest with you and say I'd need a lot more cards coming out here, okay? If the card, Judgment card had come out, or the Hermit card had come out, I'd been able to answer that a little bit more sincerely for you in a short snapshot reading, okay? But it hasn't, okay? And so therefore I don't have that information to hand, and I'd need to keep putting out another, you know, 22 cards as a minimum, in order, maybe 44, in order to be able to answer that truthfully for you. I had hoped it might come out for you, would have liked to have actually answered that. The answer is, the High Priestess is telling you, and you're not going to like it, darling, you're not. You're not meant to know, okay? That's a secret that will be revealed to you. You're asking the wrong questions at the moment. Sorry, that's what it's saying. That's not me, okay? The High Priestess is, that's why she looks there and it's like, what secrets do I need to know? And it's saying you don't. Keep walking. Just keep enjoying what you're doing. Stop worrying about it. It's not important, okay? You might go, oh, I don't know what to do. You've got yourself in an emotional muddle about this, and in actual fact, it'd be lovely to know. But in actual fact, unless you really want an in-depth reading where we could kind of prize it out for you. And I could do that, but your cards are actually almost kind of blocking it and going, enjoy the journey, okay? You don't need to be disappointed. I feel that you've had hurts, disappointments in the past, and you're wondering how much to invest. Just go for it. When it stops being fun, you'll stop investing, okay? It is what it is, you know? Longevity is not what you're meant to know right now. And I'm just being absolutely super honest with you. I've had that myself, and I wanted to throw the deck of cards at the wall and kind of go, wah! I don't want to hear that. You know, I want to hear something, you know, that I want to hear. I get out. I know it's frustrating, but you know, if you're meant to sort of just kind of enjoy it and take the opportunity. I mean, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a lovely card. It's saying you enjoy yourself, you know, be decadent in your life, take what's good from it. Wheel of Fortune is absolute fabulous opportunities coming your way, okay? I would actually say, you know, you've got months of this. It's not saying years, okay? Very few cards will actually point to years, and when they do, it's open, okay? But longevity card is not there. I'd be looking at the judgment card and what it was saying, okay? The fact that you've got pentacles is lovely. It means it's built on very solid foundations, okay? So I do have, you know, I will never give people baloney. I will always tell it as it is. And if that means that people don't like you, then fine. I can't please all of the folks all of the time, but I would rather do things with a good heart and with the best of my ability to answer your question. All right? So thank you so much for that. Hi. Hi, Edgar. How are you? We are finishing now. I am going to take the last one, which is Kayla. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for your subscription. How lovely of you to mention that. Okay. Right. If I call Dee today, how will it go? How will he feel about it? We're in no contact for a while. Okay, Kayla, let's have a look at it. Kayla's the last one tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for your questions, your comments, and your answers. Oh, you're good. That's good to know. Okay. While I okay, so here we go. I'm going to be walking my dog. You should see that's why I'm going to be rushing off. In the winter, I've walked them way before I come on. This time, it's too hot for. No, Jenny, I'm sorry. We're finished, and I didn't even think I saw you in the queue. Okay, I'm supposed to be here for an hour. I started at 5, and we always go a little over. But no, I'm sorry. This is the last question. I don't know where Victor is. Okay, right. So if you call Dee today, how will it go? How do you feel about it? I mean, not been in contact for a while. Okay, let's just make that a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Very well. Very, very well. First of all, I think you'll have an in-depth sort of conversation about moving forwards. It's a bit like, forget it, you know, let's move on, and not in a bad way, okay? It's all very, very positive. Sorry, I've got heat bumps as in everywhere and about in the heat, and it has been hot, about 40 today. And we were out quite a long time in the car and in and out the car in the heat with the vats. So you've got an awful lot of things to talk about. Things that I would actually say to you, okay, do talk about the depth. If you look at this, all you need is love, is what that's saying, okay? Might be able to see. Let me zoom in a little. Bear with me. Oh, come on, hold on. That's why. Okay. Right. So just allow me. Okay. Can you see that? Okay, and I will I don't know if you can still see it. It says, all you need is love. Okay, so I'm just putting that there. Yeah, you see that? That says all you need is love. Yeah, all you need is love. Right? So isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. So it's going to be something special. It's going to be something that I feel there is physical attraction here between the two of you. It's definitely got feelings of depth, okay, romantic, okay, and again, I feel that the depth could take you into stability, okay, because you've got the Death card, which is depth again, depth of feeling, taking you into much more of a stable, secure place. So it will go well, okay. There's your Victory card. Come on, you can see all these horses going on. You're making movement. Horse, 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 yeah, okay. And that is about movement, all to do with movement. The Moon card again, emotional, okay, but a victory in your emotions. Look, that's just gorgeous, okay. So let me zoom that back out, otherwise I'll start my Alex live and I'll be all over the shop, and it'll be, there we go, let me just flick that and lock it so that we don't mess it up. So my thanks to everybody tonight. It's lovely to have you all along. Welcome to some newbies. Thank you so much for subscribing and for typing a question and trusting me with, it's always a privilege to read tarot for people, trusting me with your questions, because I know wrong answers can disappoint and cause a lot of confusion. I've been a tarot reader for 30 years. I've worked with many, many people, training people, running companies and business for psychics, tarot readers and intuitives for years. And I know damage of a wrong reading, etc., and what it can do to people. This person said this and I can't forget it, and. Quite honestly, I have to unpick those messes quite often in a way of just going, let's look at it from afresh for you. And I will give you the guidance of what the cards is offering you and what you need to know and how you can navigate the road bumps. And that's just my intention. So till next time, which is Friday at 5, I will see you then. I hope you're well and have a great week. And if anybody wants to learn how to read the tarot cards and wants to know more about what the tarot cards mean, join us at the weekend when I do tarot tuition for free, where you can learn a lot of in-depth bullet point meanings of the cards. And that should be tomorrow. I don't give a time because I work around my schedule of clients over the weekend, so it will be there. And if you miss it, it's always recorded. I always put it up as a recording. So from me and Nicola, and Victor's not with us today, and Jean Marie and everybody, Tony, thanks for helping, everybody, wish you a great weekend. I'm going to play you out with this, and here's some groovy cards just to help you look at some of the beautiful decks that I have. This is one of them. Okay, so here we go.